But 3.4 trillion, we haven't seen these numbers since Christmas time. The highest I think I've seen since Christmas was maybe 700 billion. Yesterday I got very close to 500 billion. But, 62 trillion now. What? How's it going, everybody? My name is McProseph, and welcome back to another episode of Bee Swarm Simulator. Shoutouts to all of our latest sponsors, and in today's video, we are going to be doing a quick shout out to Dova King 3290. Shoutouts to Mr. Green on first. What's up, friend? This guy has an incredible 3.4 trillion honey today. What's up, Isaiah, Primus, Getchin, Grant, Joshua, Bacon, Coolman, and Ryan? How's it going, Ish? Definitely legit. Yavin thinks it's legit. What do you guys think? Legit or hacking? No, he isn't hacker, but so much people said how you... It's very interesting. People seem to think this is legit. 3.4 trillion. Now, I will say this. Yesterday, with the biggest hive in the game, I was able to gather roughly 400 billion from the latest two codes combined. Doing Mountaintop with the latest two codes. I even got a gold egg donation of Mountaintop Clouds. A lot of people say legit. A lot of people say hacking. It's back and forth. But yesterday, with 50 bees, 10 of them level 18, I was able to get 400 billion from the code. Notice here we still have 14 hours remaining. And from what Discord was saying, this guy got 3.4 trillion in 15 minutes of time. Now, I could barely pull those numbers back when we did the Christmas buff. And that's when we had really high numbers possible. Now, if we head on over here and we scroll down, this guy made 3.4 trillion in 15 minutes and is number 92 on the board. So he made, what is 3.4 times 2? 6.8? He made nearly 50% of his all-time honey in 15 minutes. He has 50 festive beans. That doesn't really help if you can only use one for ever so many hours. Doesn't really help if he has 50 festive beans or not. But, I mean, if he had a festive bean, and he was able to grind the entire code for X number of minutes or hours, do you think that it's possible that he got 3.4 trillion? I guess we'll see over the course of the next 24 hours. I just wanted to get it on camera, because that's a very large amount of honey. I wasn't anywhere near this yesterday. Like I said, anywhere from 350 to 400 billion yesterday. Mercedes seems to think it's just the codes and festive beans. We'll see, because yesterday I played with a few players, did a lot of jelly beans. Everything was maxed. The only thing I didn't have was festive beans. So 3.4 trillion. Let's see if he lasts all day long. And let's see if he is on the top honeymaker board tomorrow. Oh, a big pepper buff? Yeah. That'd be interesting. Super Mario Tots, thanks so much for the sub. You think he got 3.4 trillion from Pepperfield? That'd be crazy. What he does tomorrow would be the question. Yes. Yes. I'm not aware of any pepper codes at the moment. I think Onett specifically doesn't make pepper codes just for this type of reason. But 3.4 trillion, we haven't seen these numbers since Christmas time. The highest I think I've seen since Christmas was maybe 700 billion. Yesterday I got very close to 500 billion. But, 62 trillion now. What? Okay, so he had 3.4 trillion, and now it's 62 trillion. If I'm not mistaken, that's 62 trillion. Now, oddly enough, over here it still shows that he's in 92nd place. Shoutouts to Egg and Plays. What's up, friend? 92nd place. I don't know if I need to reset my character to get him up top, but he should be in number 1 now. He should be in number 1. Yep, hackers are removed within 24 hours. I'm going to reset my character. I may have to rejoin the server to update it. Somehow I'm still number 1. Hasn't updated yet. Interesting. That is interesting. Pop, 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 pop. Hey, it's my wife. What's you doing, friend? Hey, girl. Oh, wow, look, it's back to 3 trillion. Now, you guys saw 64 trillion, right? Football Hero says, no, he's not a hacker. He got 64 trillion legit. Hilarious. Look at your leaderboards. Let me know. Let me join a different server. Let me go to an empty server and see if it's different. Because you guys saw it. I think it was 62 or 64 trillion there for a second. Yeah, there you go. Let's go ahead and get a screenshot this time so we don't mess it up. 62 trillion. Let's get a bunch of screenshots. Ready? And screenshot. 62 trillion. Does anybody see him as number 1? Because 62 trillion is more than what I have. Joshua the Real Superfish says 62 trillion. Can everybody in chat spam 62 trillion from the hacker in chat real quick? 62 trillion from the hacker. Everybody and their mother. What's up, Striker? 62 trillion from the hacker. I'll go ahead and type it myself. 62 trillion from the hacker. Bam. This is what it looks like if someone hacks the game, guys. They don't grind all day and barely get 300 billion. A hacker gets 62 billion in just a few minutes. And then gets banned from the game. 62 trillion is physically impossible. I don't care how many festive beans you have. Oh, there he is. Check it out. There it is. I wonder if he's legit. JK. There it is. Now, you guys tell me if this is a hacker or if this is a legit player. And when this guy gets removed within the next hour or two, shout outs to JSO83. What's up, friend? In a couple hours, however long, whenever Onett notices this, let me take a screenshot of this real quick. Whenever Onett notices this, this guy will immediately be banned and wiped from the game. Okay? And I'll be put back at number 1. And that's going to tell the entire community that has anything for a brain that if you are cheating in the game and the script catches you, you immediately get banned. Immediately. So when he's removed from the board, I'm going to be posting a short little video, maybe a minute, and I'm going to entitle it 100% Proof that McProseph is legit. Shoutouts to all the hater bees, specifically Guaranteed. I know he's watching. He watches every one of my streams and then posts content afterwards, trying to be a little hater bee, but that's okay, because now we have proof. Now we have proof. I am dancing right now. What's up, Teresa? So everybody take your screenshots. Make sure to save as many screenshots as possible. That's a good point. Somebody says Guaranteed will claim this person is McProseph. That's true. SC Mittens made 3 trillion before? Yeah, but that was a long time ago, Asimo, when those numbers were possible. You have to understand a lot of late game information now. 3 trillion now in the game is not possible. Even if you had your fastest sprout, it's just not possible. What's up, HCK? How's it going, friend? Now, if this guy is a hacker, and he is removed today and wiped from the game, as a yes or no, do you guys understand that that confirms 100% that McProseph YouTube cannot be a cheater, right? Because McProseph YouTube hasn't been touched for months, even weeks. I've been number 1 for at least a solid week now and haven't been touched, right? Now this guy is clearly hacking, and we know this, and he should be banned from the game within 24 hours. So once he's banned from the game, I'm going to be popping out a video, and we will just know without a doubt that McProseph is legit. That's awesome. I am so happy. It's been so difficult to, like, it's hard to prove these things. Like, how do you prove that your account is legit? do you prove that? And the way that you prove that is simply being on the leaderboard and not being removed from the game. Now, some people that used to be up here, Bospo Rich, there was a guy, his name was like TTLVR, remember him? All these people have been removed from the game. My guess is that his honey is going to go into the letters instead of just numbers.